Hi, I'm Melanie Lin, co-president of CAL, Chinese American Association of Lexington. Happy Diwali! We wish you a great celebration. Diwali ki Shubkamnaएं.
Hi, I'm Doug Lucenti, Vice Chair of the Lexington Select Board. It is my honor during this Festival of Lights to wish everyone in Lexington and around the world happiness, peace, and prosperity during this special time of year. A very happy Diwali to all of our beloved IAL members and your families.
Hi, this is Julie Hackett, Superintendent of Schools, wishing you and your family a happy Diwali.
Hi everyone, it's Senator Cindy Friedman. It's my honor and great pleasure to wish everyone a happy Diwali. I wish you all good lights, blessings, and new beginnings as we celebrate this wonderful holiday together.
Hi, my name is Hao Xixi, President of KLEX, Chinese Americans of Lexington. We wish all IAL community members a wonderful Diwali. Be happy, healthy, and wealthy. I'm looking forward to the Diwali celebration event and also looking forward to collaboration between two organizations in the future. I have two KLEX members with me, Yuana Wu and Da Huapang. We all wish Indian community happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali!
Hi, I'm Hamali Shah, the new Chief Equity Officer for the town of Lexington. I want to wish the members of IAL as well as the Lexington community at large a happy Diwali and Sal Mubarak or a Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to starting my new year in this new role and hoping to help Lexington grow more in their diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. Wishing you all a new year full of health and happiness. Have a wonderful new year.
Welcome from the town of Lexington. I'm Jim Malloy, Town Manager, wishing all of our Indian friends and community members a happy Diwali.
From ABCL to IAL, wishing you happy Diwali. Happy Diwali!
Shubkamnaएं! We are Korean American Organization of Lexington, also known as KLEX. We are so happy that you're having Diwali cultural event in person this year. Happy Diwali!
Happy Diwali!
Ready.
On behalf of the Lexington Clergy Association,
Happy Diwali! Wishing you peace and prosperity!
My name is Michael McLean. I'm the Chief of the Lexington Police Department. On behalf of everyone here at the staff at LPD, I'd like to wish everyone in the community a Diwali that brings happiness, prosperity, and joy to you and your family. I would like to say a special happy Diwali to our friends at the Indian Americans of Lexington. I hope everyone enjoys the celebration.
Hi, I'm Mayor Kim Driscoll. Happy Diwali. May the Festival of Lights light up your home with happiness, prosperity, safety, and good health.
Good evening and greetings from Beacon Hill. I'm State Representative Michelle Socolo, and I'm pleased to be here with you tonight as we celebrate Diwali, the Festival of Lights. I want to thank the Indian Americans of Lexington for organizing this fantastic event and all the performers who have put countless hours into rehearsing to make tonight's show special. And I want to take a moment to reflect on the good deeds that all of our cultural organizations do here in our community. Without them, we would not be nearly as strong or wonderful as we are. And when I think about good triumphing over evil, the meaning of Diwali, it is absolutely clear to me that here in Lexington, we are triumphing over evil. So let's all light our candles, turn on our lights, and celebrate. Thank you so much.
We hope your Diwali celebrations bring a year of health, happiness, and success.
Happy Diwali!
The Lexington School Committee wishes IAL and the entire Lexington community a happy Diwali.
Wishing you health and happiness.
And wishing you peace and prosperity.
May the warmth and light of Diwali spread throughout our community all year long. May your celebrations be filled with music, dancing, light, and community.
ਆਪ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਦੀਪਾਵਲੀ ਕੀ ਹਾਰਦਿਕ ਸ਼ੁਭਕਾਮਨਾएं। ਆਪ ਅਤੇ ਆਪ ਦੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਬੰਦੀ ਛੋੜ ਦਿਵਸ ਦੀ ਲੱਖ ਲੱਖ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ।
Happy Diwali.
Hi, I'm Tanya Jazolfi McCree, Chair of the Lexington Human Rights Committee, wishing all of our friends at IAL and the larger Lexington community a year that's as dazzling as the Diwali lights. Diwali reminds us that a community coming together to provide light can truly overcome darkness. May good triumph over evil on Diwali and every day after. Happy Diwali.
May the Diwali festive season be full of celebrations and joy. I wish everyone a happy Diwali.
Hi everybody, this is State Representative Ken Gordon, and to all my friends from the Indian American community in Lexington and Greater Lexington, happy Diwali.
Welcome to IAL Diwali. My God, you know, I've been looking for my MCs. Where are my MCs? They should be here entertaining you. Meena and Jayashri, where are you guys?
Sorry. I'm here. Meena, did you see Meena? My friend, she's tall, short hair, gorgeous. Meena, tu kahan hai Meena? Meena, did you see Meena? She's gorgeous. Jayashri! There she is. Tu kahan ye bata is Diwali raat mein. Jayashri! Meena, come on up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We're here in person. Woo! How are you all doing? Come on, guys. Come on. We can do better than this. How are you all doing? We want to hear noise today, except actually when the performers are performing. But that's okay too, I guess. Yeah. So, in case you don't know Meena, she is a dear friend of mine. We've known each other for years. She is a multi-talented artist of all levels. She's a singer, she's a violinist. She has authored and published a children's book. What else do you do? She's had a cooking show. And here's something that she's very passionate about. She has co-founded Twig and Fish Research Practice, which is working with the state of Massachusetts to help bring Black and Indigenous people into user experience research and design work. My gosh, Meena, that's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am so honored to be here. I have to say, Jayashri is, I was going to say she's one of my dearest friends, but she's actually more like a sister. That's what I'm going to say. Jayashri's been my friend for so long. She actually was one of the first people who actually welcomed me into Lexington. That's true. And what I think is so admirable about her is that I have great respect for especially women who start their own passions that sort of turn into their lifelong, focus. She is the founder of Bharatagale Academy of Dance, School of Dance, and she has been running it for 35 years, guys. 35 years is not a small amount of time.
Thank you.
And you all know, you've seen her around town, you've seen her perform. She's absolutely fantastic. And she's also founder of the Trinetra Festival of Dance. And I think that's amazing too, because I've attended it many times. It's a great way to bring different types of dances together, which is what I've actually really enjoyed about it. So much about Jayashri that I can go on and on, but I don't want to just define her by what she loves, her passion. I think a big passion of hers is her family as well.
Yes.
Her husband Ranjit and her beautiful 2 children, Surya and Mayari, who I personally have great affection for.
Yes, we know. Well, anyway, enough about us. We're here. I still can't get over that we're finally here in person.
I know.
Happy Diwali, everybody. And happy Diwali to you, Meena.
Absolutely. Shubh Diwali to you as well. We are here and we just have a few things that we want to go through. So Diwali, Deepavali, you probably have heard it with both sounds and names. And I'm going to ask for the chatter to come down a little bit because I don't want to speak over you. So if that's okay, for anybody next to you who might be chattering, maybe just go really slowly. Oh, you guys are awesome. So Diwali, Deepavali, basically the festival of lights, and it's all about ushering in light, which is really what we're here for, brightness, taking the darkness away, bringing in the joy. And for those of you who might not know, Deepa meaning lamp or light, and Avali meaning a row of. And as we go through tonight's performances, Jayshree and I are going to try and do our best to sort of share with you a little bit more about the traditions, not only in India, but also how they've sort of evolved over time, which is, I think, some of the best parts of the way to look at these things.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, all over India, they celebrate Diwali in many different ways. The western state of Gujarat, it is considered their new year. Business people start their books on Diwali.
It's very auspicious.
Yes, and if you look in the state of Punjab, they take this opportunity to provide langar or food donated to anyone and everyone who would come in and participate in that beautiful food that is cooked on site in the Gurudwaras. So, I mean, Diwali has, you know, when they say goddess of wealth, Mahalakshmi, the goddess of wealth, it's not just the literal gold coins and dollar bills or rupees, as the case might be, but it's about the wealth of everything, of health, of happiness, of food, of clothes, of jewelry, you name it.
Absolutely. And these are things we want to share with you as we go through. For some of you who might already know it, you might be like, yep, know it. For some of you who might not know about it, nice way to sort of learn a little bit more. This is sort of the evolution that I'm talking about. It's wonderful to be able to share it with people in our community, outside of our community. It makes such a difference to be able to celebrate things together. I think it always makes things a little bit more fun.
Definitely.
So, on that note, let's start getting to the show.
Yes, we shall,
right?
But Meena, we have to do house rules first.
Yes.
So, shall I start?
Absolutely. I'm going to say our lineup, just so you know, is from about 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.-ish. So, of course, we have to go over rules because, in my Despicable Me voice, what is fun without the rules?
Exactly, exactly. So, first and foremost, exits. We have 2 back there, 2 on the sides. Just, if we have to vacate, please vacate from the exit closest to you. Restrooms are located in the basement of the building. And, you know, we have a 2-hour-plus program with no intermission.
No intermission.
So I know that's going to be hard for some folks, but please, all the participants have really been working hard today, especially some of our little ones.
Yeah.
So please just give them your full attention and your full encouragement. It'll keep them motivated and happy.
Absolutely. And as we go through the program, we've done our best, both Jayshree and I, to look through the details, make sure that we have everybody's names pronounced properly as best as we possibly can. If there are any oversights on our part, we ask for your forgiveness in advance. Our goal is never to offend in any way, but in more so to make sure that we do our best to not only honor the choreographers and the volunteers and all the people who have sort of put so much effort, especially our participants, into the show, but also to make sure that we know that everybody's work is really appreciated. So please know, it comes from a good place from both of us.
Definitely, definitely. And just one final note. This year, we are not printing a brochure. So for those of you who would like the e-brochure, there are QR codes that you must have gotten either by email, and if you don't have your email accessible, the QR codes are up at the registration desk. Just scan it with your phone, and you'll have the brochure ready to go on your device.
Absolutely. A little bit of our part to do things for reducing instead of recycling.
Absolutely.
Not such a bad thing.
Not such a bad thing at all. So, Meena,
let's do it, Jay.
Let's do it. We're going to begin with our very first piece. In case Meena didn't mention, I am a dancer, so you're going to see me do a little bit of dance moves. So here's the first one. This is all a quiz. You're all going to be tested at the end of the show, so take good notes. Humility. intelligence, bravery, wit, humility. These are all fantastic qualities that we see in God Hanuman, the monkey-faced god and the most ardent devotee of Lord Rama. And incidentally, it is because of Lord Rama's return from exile to the darkened city of Lanka, where he was crowned prince, that the festival of Diwali first started, because the people of Ayodhya did not want their beloved prince to come back to a darkened city. So they lit those rows of lamps, the Deepavali, and generated day when there was night. So, with that, our first performers, guided by Lexington's very own Aparna Rayasam, this is the children of Balvihar, Lexington. They will recite the Hanuman Chalisa and explain its meaning. This will be performed by Vidatri Vaishnavi Mohita, Shravya, Nishka, Sadhana, Nakul, Hem, Saina, Vibha, Mihika, Vedant, Disha, Anika, Sneha, Maitreyi, and Hiranmayi. So please sit back and feel those qualities of Lord Hanuman coming from the Hanuman Chalisa.
Let's give our first performance a warm applause, guys.
Hanuman Chalisa consists of 40 poetic verses. If you know Hanuman Chalisa, please feel free to sing along. Thank you.
Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nija Mano Mukuru Suzar Barano Raghupara Bimala Jasu Chodaya Tupala Char Buddhihina Kanu Janike Sumiro Pavana Kumar Bala Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Harahu Kalesha Vikar Jai Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagar Jai Kapishati Loka Ujagar Ramaduta Atulita Baladama Anjali Putra Pavana Sukhanama Mahavira Vikrama Bajrangi Sumati Nivara Sumadike Sangi Kanchana Varana Viraja Subesha Kanana Kundala Kunchita Kesha Hatha Vajra Dwaja Viraja Kande Mudine Usaje Sankara Subhana Kesari Nandana Teja Pratapa Mahataka Bandhan Vidyavana Guni Ati Shatar Rama Bhaji Viveko Atul Pravacharita Suniveko Rasya Rama Lakhana Sita Manavasya Sukshma Rupa Dhari Siya Hitikava Vikara Rupa Dhari Lanka Jalava Bhima Rupa Dhari Asura Samhare Ramachandra Ke Kaat Sumare Laye Sanjeevana Lakhana Jiyaye Shri Raghuveera Harasyo Lagaye Raghupati Ki Bahut Badaye Tum Mama Priya Varana Sukh Samvaye Sahasra Pradhan Tum Rota Sugade Askari Shri Ravi Kanta Lagaye Sankadika Brahmadi Munisha Narada Sarada Saita Idisa Jam Kuber Dikapala Jahate Kalitoli Kai Sake Kahate Tum Huk
in the beginning.
So I do have to say, chanting all of those lines is not easy because there's a lot of remembering and
hard words to say too.
They are hard words to say. So I think those kiddos need another round of applause.
Absolutely. So much of, and we just spoke about this, Jayshree, you and I, but so much of Diwali has been about sharing. And I think we are very fortunate, and I hope we all look around to one another, look at the people who are sitting next to you. How fortunate are we that we can actually share this festival, this wonderful part of our heritage, our culture, with the people in our town, within our community. And I hope we never look at that as an oversight, but really actually cherish that, because I think it is a big part of being part of Lexington, being a part of being able to share these details with people, not only at school, but also at work, wherever you are, in the town, random people saying Happy Diwali to us. It really makes all the difference. I want to take a moment now, actually, and welcome some of our respected guests, our elected state officials, who have actually taken the time to join us tonight. When we call out your name, if you are here, if you wouldn't mind, if you could just stand up and give us a quick little wave. I'll ask everybody if we can just hold the applause till the end. Julie Hackett, our LPS school superintendent. Oh, Julie looking fantastic. From our school committee, we have Deepika Sani, we have Sarah Cuthbertson, Eileen J., Larry Freeman.
And welcome to our state elected officials, Ken Gordon, Michelle Chicolo, and Cindy Friedman. If you're here, do stand up. Okay.
And, you know, Jayshree, we were talking also earlier about, you know, Hanuman Chalisa. There's so many texts that we have that are delivered through oral tradition.
Correct.
Right? So a lot of these texts we realize they're very sacred. They, you know, many of you might know the Bhagavad Gita, such a prominent text in our culture. We're about to actually see that same sort of oral tradition in our next presentation.
How cool.
Choreographed by Vishwa Kolla and Priya Tanjore, Pradnya Lexington will share the essence of Deepavali, a Deepa Jyoti, shloka, or song, followed by Bhagavad Gita Avadhanam. This is going to be performed by Dhruva, Shreyas, Aditya H., Rutu, Krishita, and Aditya W.
Okay, Jai Srimanarayana.
Gurubhyo Namaha. Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Namah Paramarshibhyo Namah Paramarshibhyaha. Om Namah Paramarshibhyo Namah Paramarshibhyaha. Om Purnamidam Purnamadaha Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Jai Srimanarayana. Happy Deepavali to all. Deepavali is celebrated to mark the victory of Lord Krishna and his consort Satyabhama over evil Narakasura, and to rejoice the victory of good over evil.
Deepavali is also the festival of lights, and many families perform Lakshmi Puja during Deepavali.
Now let us eulogize Goddess Lakshmi with two slokas. Vande Padmakaram Prasannavadanam Saubhagyadam Bhagyadam Hastavyam Abhayapradam Maniganair Vidair Bhushitam Bhaktabhishta Phalapradam Harihara Brahmadibhis Sevidam Parsve Pankaja Senka Padmanidhir Yuktam Sada Saktivihi.
Now let us dispel the darkness by lighting a lamp with this sloka. Subham karoti kalyanam arogyam dhana sampadaha satrubuddhi vinasaya deepa jyoti namostute deepa jyoti parabrahma deepa jyoti janardana deepo me haratu papam Sankhya-Deepa-Namostute.
What we have been introduced to is the essence of Deepavali by these little kids from Pragya, New England, in Lexington. And we'll switch gears a little bit. What they've told us is the essence of Deepavali is good over evil. All the kids, you can come this way. And let us double click into what exactly good over evil means. We all say people are good, people are bad. As it turns out, it is not the people, but their thoughts and intentions, which is manas, their speech, which is vacha, and their actions, which is karmana. So when these three are not good, then doesn't matter what we do, whether the person is good or not, whether they are born in any rich family or not, they tend to be bad. So how do we make sure we are good all along our life? What we need is a moral GPS. When we are driving and we need to go to a particular destination, we are always told, hey, this is the right path and this is the wrong path. Similarly, in our scriptures, there is a moral GPS called Bhagavad Gita. This is a set of 18 chapters, 700 verses. And to be able to understand these 700 verses takes a long time. When we are actually acting in the moment, we need to be able to recall what is good and what is bad in a split second. So there's an age-old technique called avadhanam, which means focusing all of our senses, we have 5 senses, and focusing all of our senses onto one topic. And the topic that Dhruva, who is Lexington High School, a freshman, 9th grade, is focused on is the moral compass, which is Bhagavad Gita. He's going to demonstrate to you, if he focuses on all his senses on this one topic, how he can recall any sloka from Bhagavad Gita in a few seconds. And we'll actually demonstrate this to you. Since we are running short on time, we will ask him to tell the first padam or the first part of 4 parts in every sloka. For example, Dhruva, what is the first padam in chapter 1 in Bhagavad Gita, sloka number 18?
Drupado Draupadeyascha.
And to be able to verify if this is right or wrong, I have Saujanya, who's actually going to ask these slokas at random. And yes, this is not scripted, this is all going to be random, and Dhruva has to recall them. And if he recalls it correctly, she's going to address the audience as may the force be with you, and the term for that in our scriptures is Jai Sriman Narayana. Go ahead.
Chapter 11, Sloka 29.
Yatha pradiptam jwalanam patangaha.
Jai Sriman Narayana. Chapter 18, Sloka 55.
Bhaktya mam abhijanati.
Jai Sriman Narayana. Chapter 4, Sloka 14.
Namam karmani limpanti.
Jai Sriman Narayana. Chapter 17, Sloka 26.
Sadbhave sadhu bhave cha.
Jai Sriman Narayana. Chapter 18, Sloka 13.
Panchaitani mahabhaho.
Jai Sriman Narayana. Chapter 9, Sloka 29.
Samoham sarva bhuteshu.
Jai Sriman Narayana. Chapter 17, Sloka 20.
Datavyamiti yaddanam.
Jai Sriman Narayana. Chapter 13, Sloka 8. This is the last one.
Indriyartheshu vairagyam.
Jai Sriman Narayana.
All right, so there are 16 such kind of prakriyas or techniques that we actually teach, being able to recall any part of the sloka, given who is actually speaking or who is actually being addressed, or any in sub part of the sloka as well, or even say the 4th padam, which is much tougher, and recall the entire sloka. So in the paucity of time, we just showed you one technique, and that to recalling the first padam, but this is what our heritage gives us, and the essence of Deepavali is not just about what we call as dance and dhamaka, but also we need to be able to know about what is good and what is wrong, and at all points of time have the moral compass not outside but within us in the form of Bhagavad Gita. Thank you. Jai Sriman Narayana.
Wow, that was quite remarkable because once again, it's an age-old tradition of communicating the scriptures and the shlokas by word of mouth. So again, kudos to the kids and to you for teaching them. Thank you. So our sponsors, without them, this function would not be as beautiful and amazing as it has become over the years. And through the course of the evening, we will be thanking each of our sponsors. I would like to thank our first sponsor, the Academy of Creative Arts, founded by Dr. Java Joshi and Hetal Joshi. The Academy houses more than 30 programs, ranging from singing and dancing to public speaking and henna art, to name a few. Additionally, the Academy acts as a performance center / banquet hall with its 18,000 square foot Burlington facility for parties of up to 250 people. Do visit their website for more information at www.academyofcreativearts.com. So thank you, Java and Hetal. So, as is the case with any program, MCs tend to do a little bit of research. And in the course of my research, I was trying to see, what are the traditional Bollywood Oh my God, it's Melanie Lynn. I did not see you. Ladies and gentlemen, Melanie Lynn is here from Cal. Yay, thank you for being here. It's good to see you, Melanie. Sorry for that slight deviation over there, but she's such a striking figure. We got to acknowledge her. And again, Susie, apologies for missing you up front. That was my bad. I saw you too. I can't stand here. The mic will scream. So anyway, I was doing research into what could be, the traditional Hindi Bollywood songs that the movies celebrate. And I was expecting like these classics, right? These beautiful classics. I'll tell you what I found. It was actually quite hilarious for those who know the song. But I'm going to just go around and ask this beautiful lady over here, do you have a favorite Bollywood song that kind of lingers to Diwali? And if yes, would you mind singing a few lines?
This song is sung actually by a male singer, so I'll try to sing it. जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना.
Wow, thank you. Do we have any other takers? One more person. Anyone who'd be willing, let me see whom I can accost here. Everyone's not Hey, Harshini. People are not making eye contact. Anyone willing to sing a song? No? No? Oh, well. Okay, never mind. We had one good singer over here, so thank you, Shubhra. Okay, so folks, the song I found was Kala Chashma. You know that song, Kala Chashma? Now, I was expecting that song. Now, I love Kala Chashma, don't get me wrong. It's like this sort of hip-hop, Bhangra mix. It's actually kind of cool. So if you ever go to an Indian wedding, it's definitely on the DJ's playlist. So, keeping that sort of Kala Chashma momentum going, our next group is going to bring a lot of masti, a lot of dhamal, if you will. And we have Nikita's BDA Masti Makers, choreographed by Nikita Rao, that is going to up the tempo now. And the performers are Simrit, Advika, Akshya, Sia, Riddhi, Meera, Shriya, Adya, Trisha, Kashvi, and Sisira. Give it up for these Masti Makers.
भर दे रोशनी, उसी के प्यार
जैसे धूल उड़ा के सींग उठा के तुम भी नाचो, बाजे जम के ताल ढोल बेटा राजू उड़ के नाचो, हीरो से भी तेज कोई कर सके जो बेद नाचो, अस्तबल में घोड़े जैसे भाग डोर छोड़ नाचो, मिट्टी जो तो रोट मोटा मिर्चा खा के ऐसे नाचो, हाँ जा छोरे हाँ जा गोरे हाँ जा छोरे, नाचो 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 वीर नाचो, नाचो 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 यार नाचो, नाचो 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 कच्ची कैरी जैसा खट्टा नाचो, नाचो 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 बिच्छू काटा लागे ऐसा नाचो।
Now, did that get your toes tapping? Yes or no? Come on.
Let's hear that love for these guys. Awesome job. They're just like adorable.
Yes, I know, and I'm going to pull her into the middle of the stage.
Oh, why?
Why? Because
You want
I
to
want
pull me
you
to
in
the middle of the stage? I'm not taking a cue, clearly. I'm not getting the point here. Okay, here we go. Where are we? Okay, so how are you guys all doing? Can we try that again? How are you guys all doing? Thank God the police station isn't next to us anymore,
I
because
know.
maybe they'd come and cite us for being too loud. Come on, guys, and feel free to clap during the performances. The kids get so excited when they see that you're getting into their performance. So feel free to do that. Okay, more sponsors to thank. So many thanks to another sponsor, Russian School of Mathematics, an award-winning after-school math program for K through 12 students. Recently featured in the Atlantic magazine as one of the key players in the math revolution and ranked one of the best schools in the world by the Johns Hopkins Center for Talented Youth. RSM has helped children of all levels build a solid math foundation and develop their critical thinking and problem-solving skills since 1997. Wow, it's pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
So I'd like you all to focus on my wonderful, wonderful friend Jayashree. Shri Varalakshmi Namastubhyam Vasu Prade Shri Rasapate Rasapate Sapate Pate Pate Shri Varalakshmi. Isn't she beautiful? Devi, Shri Varalakshmi. Varalakshmi, she who bestows us wealth. The Almighty Goddess is integral to the festival of Diwali. We have Durga, who protects us. We have Lakshmi, who bestows us wealth. We have Saraswati, who grants us knowledge. Our next performance brings all of this together. Choreographed by Amal Balachandar, Abhilasha Banka, and Virita Reddy, and representing the Chandra School of Dance. This group will perform to a song from the movie Sham Singha Roy, praising Devi, the supreme goddess. Performed by Amal, Andrea, Kalpana, Padma, Virita, Abhilasha, Ashvita, Sonia, and Pavitra.
And I'm going to add the choreographers for this are 3 middle schoolers, if I'm not mistaken. So give it up for this group.
Woo!
प्रणवालय पाहि परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणाम्बुरासी धीं तारा धीं धीं तारा जतुलतो गतुलतो नाम शतं मूल नतुल
That was absolutely wonderful. Thank
Beautiful.
you. Thank you. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
So gorgeous. Like visually beautiful.
So, while our next performers are setting up, I just wanted to mention something. I have been a Lexingtonian for over 27 years now, so this is home for me. And in these 27 years, Meena, I have been a part of the IAL Diwali function from way back when. I think we had maybe 25 families at the most.
Barely.
And we would all do potluck. And of course, there would always be dance and music, of course. But the one thing that has struck out to me about IAL is through those years, and especially now during the pandemic, they have always been using this festival of Diwali to give back to the town of Lexington and to give back to the needy
Yes.
in India.
Yes.
And as far back as I can remember, we have always been giving to the Lexington Food Pantry. And I would like to come down here into the main audience
All
and
eyes on
introduce Suman, Murali, and Lakshmi to give a small presentation to Miss Caroline from the Lexington Food Pantry.
Yeah.
You good?
Jayshree, just watch the mic.
Oh, well, there you go.
Again, it's always wonderful when we can share with the people around us. It makes such a difference, and it starts to bring, I think, Diwali into our community everywhere.
Go ahead.
It's nice to be with you again. It's been a long time. And for those of you who've seen me before, you see that I've gotten a little more feeble. And that's because I just had my 84th birthday. But I'm still going strong at the pantry, and so is the pantry. I haven't seen you since before the pandemic, and I'm proud to say that the pantry never missed a beat during the pandemic. We remained open. We were allowed to because we were considered an essential business. Of course, we had to redo the way we did things, and we became a curbside pickup or home delivery type institution, I guess you might say. And it was pretty amazing at what happened at the beginning of the pandemic. In the first 2 months, we gained 150 new families from Lexington, which just about blew us away. We knew that there were people in Lexington who needed us, and for whatever reason, probably pride being the biggest, they would not come to the food pantry because, that saying, I wouldn't be caught dead there. But anyway, a lot of them are still with us. Some have left us. I'll be brief. We average about 75 to 85 families per week that we distribute food to. Yes, I'm still blown away by yesterday. Yesterday, we distributed food to 124 families in 3.5 hours. And that was us packing from their shopping lists that they had filled out. There's a group of us every Saturday that are faithfully there, and we do the shopping and we ship it out the door to their cars. But 124 families yesterday.
Wow, congratulations. Please give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. Is it valuable for our town? So speaking of food, Diwali is all about sweets. All right, so we're doing a poll because Meena and I were having a major disagreement. Disagreement, and we haven't been able to resolve it. So for those of you who have had the good fortune of eating Indian sweets, there's so many, and I'm a sweet freak. I love everything. But if somebody held me to it and said, Jayshree, pick one sweet, I would say laddu. That's my sweet.
No.
But laddu is amazing.
No.
It comes in all shapes, sizes, varieties. Why? What's yours?
No, no. Anybody who knows me knows I'm nuts completely. Completely. Kaju Katli.
No.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I heard it. I heard it. See?
No
My
fair.
peeps are in the
Are there
house.
any laddu lovers here?
No, 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 no. Can we hear it for Kaju Katli, the whole crowd of you? I know.
Come on, laddu lovers, let's go.
No, no, no.
Wouldn't you say I won?
I'm not sure about that.
I won.
I don't think so.
I won.
I am not. My crowd out there, I can feel them. See? I got you guys, man. I agree with you.
It's the laddu people all the way. All right, so from the sweetness of our taste buds to the sweetness of vocal cords, we would like to invite Sudhir Ranjan of the Lexington Music Group, who along with his wonderful ensemble will perform a medley of songs representing the joy of churning music. This will be performed by Varsha, Vibhas, Rahul, Vipin, Siddharth, Mohini, and Sudhir.
And
Enjoy.
just prior to their starting, if I may ask a small request from our organizers, can you please just have your kids sort of stay with you, not yell, scream quite as much while they're performing? We'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for considering.
Hi, everyone. We are LMG, the Lexington Music Group. Today, we will be doing a medley of 4 Bollywood classics sung by individual singers, and then we will finish with a chorus which we will all participate in. We hope you enjoy it.
नीले नीले अंबर पर चांद जब आए, प्यार बरसाए, हमको तरसाए। नीले नीले अंबर पर चांद जब आए, प्यार बरसाए, हमको तरसाए। ऐसा कोई साथी हो, ऐसा कोई प्रेमी हो, प्यास दिल की बुझा जाए। नीले नीले अंबर पर चांद जब आए, प्यार बरसाए, हमको तरसाए।
ना चाहूं सोना चांदी, ना चाहूं हीरा मोती, ये मेरे किस काम के। ना मांगूं बंगला बाड़ी, ना मांगूं घोड़ा गाड़ी, ये तो है बस नाम के। देती है दिल दे बदले में दिल के, देती है दिल दे बदले में दिल के। गे 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 रे साहिबा, प्यार में सौदा नहीं। गे 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 रे साहिबा, प्यार में सौदा नहीं।
दिल दे के देखो, दिल दे के देखो, दिल दे के देखो जी। दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी। हाँ, दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी। दिल दे के देखो, दिल दे के देखो, दिल दे के देखो जी। दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी। हाँ, दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी।
मैं निकला ओ गड्डी लेके ओ रस्ते पर ओ सड़क में एक मोड़ आया, मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया। एक मोड़ आया मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया रब जाने कब गुजरा अर्लिंगटन हो कब जाने लेक्सिंगटन आया मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया एक मोड़ आया मैं उठे दिल छोड़ सपनों का जो देश है हाँ हम वही है पले थोड़े से दिल फेंक है थोड़े से है मन चले जहां भी गए अपना जादू दिखाते रहे मोहब्बत हसीनों को अक्सर सिखाते रहे आए हमें दिल और नींदें चुराना हम है नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना कोई कहे कहता रहे कितना भी हमको दीवाना कोई कहे कहता रहे कितना भी हमको दीवाना हम लोगों की ठोकर में है ये जमाना जब साज है आवाज है फिर किस लिए हिचकिचाना जब साज है आवाज है फिर किस लिए हिचकिचाना हो गाएंगे हम अपने दिलों का तराना बिगड़े दुनिया बिगड़ने भी दो झगड़े दुनिया झगड़ने भी दो लड़े दुनिया लड़ने भी दो हम अपनी धुन में गाए दुनिया रूठे रूठने दो बंधन टूटे टूटने दो कोई छूटे छूटने दो ना घबराओ हम है नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना हम है नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना
Thank you. And thanks to our wonderful keyboardist.
Before we move on to the next piece, I'd like to introduce and thank another sponsor of today's show. Interim Healthcare is focused on continuity of care with a mission to improve the quality of life of those that they serve. They transition patients from hospital, rehab, and therapies, including physical, occupational, and speech, to home healthcare. Beyond this, they provide other services such as lab draws, infusions, wound care, and much more. They are true patient advocates for eligible services from the state, private, and long-term care facilities. Visit their website for more information at www.interimhealthcare.com/LexingtonMA. Thank you so much for your support. So since we're in this musical realm, one of my favorite memories as a child when we would celebrate Diwali back in India was my parents would take us to these chamber concerts. So they would be at the homes of their friends and such. And, you know, depending on the crowd, it was either South Indian classical Carnatic music or North Indian Hindustani classical music. And I have to say, when you sit in those intimate chamber concerts and you listen to the music, it literally hits your soul and transports you to another realm if you let it. So, this beautiful ensemble here, which is led by Sonali Doshi, is going to present a concept called Ragamala, which is basically a garland of ragas in the Hindustani style. And this concept is based on a concept originally created by Sonali's teacher, Mr. Mohit Malhotra from India. They're going to be singing in the rags Bhairav, Bhimplas, Jaunpuri, and Kamaj. And the whole purpose of this particular act is to allow you to be transported into a meditative realm. So per request of the performers, I'm going to ask as many of you as you can, just close your eyes and let the music enter you and take you somewhere else. The performers are Neha, Ramanath, Mamta, Surbhi, Mustafa, and Sonali. Do enjoy, and I'm going to check back to see if you were transported somewhere.
जागो मोहन प्यारे, सावली सूरत मोरे मन भावे, सुंदर लाल हमारे, जागो मोहन प्यारे, जागो मोहन, जागो मोहन प्यारे, प्रात समय उठी भानुदय भय, प्रात समय उठी सानी धाप म पधनि सा, प्रात समय उठी भानुदय भय, ग्वाल बाल सब परिवारे, दर्शन के सब भूखे प्यासे, उठियो नंद किशोरे, जागो मोहन प्यारे, जागो मोहन, जागो मोहन, जागो मोहन प्यारे। रे मझधार डूबत मोरी नैया, रे मझधार डूबत मोरी नैया, तुम बिन मोरा कौन खिवैया, रे मझधार डूबत मोरी नैया, रे मझधार पम गम ग सा, रे मझधार डूबत मोरी नैया, निसा म ग म प म प ग म प नि सा, चारों दिश अंधियारी छाई, चारों दिश चारों दिश अंधियारी छाई, सूझत नाही मोहे किनारा, पार करो तुम जग के खिवैया, रे मझधार, रे मझधार, रे मझधार। पायल की झनकार बैरनिया, झनन बाजे कैसे मोरी, पिया से मिलन हो जाऊं अब मैं, पायल की झनकार बैरनिया, पायल की झन सारे मागरे सा, पायल की झनकार बैरनिया, रे मा पा नी धा पा मा पा रे मा पा धा नी नी सा, बिरहा से तन ताप तपत है, बिरहा से तन सा नी धा पा मा पा धा नी सा, बिरहा से तन ताप तपत है, अंग अंग मोहे लाग रही लो, सदा रंगीले उठत जिया हुक, पायल की झन, पायल की झन, पायल की झनकार। शुद्ध भाव धर अंतःकरण शुद्ध भाव धर शुद्ध भाव धर अंतःकरण सुर नर किन्नर वंदित चरणा नमन करूं मैं नमन करूं मैं नमन करूं मैं सद्गुरु चरणा वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीर पराई जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीर पराई जाने रे पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए मन अभिमान ना आने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीर पराई जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो वैष्णव जन तो वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे Thank you.
Thank you. That was fabulous. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing? I'm going to keep coming out here and asking. Oh my God, who is my one wooer over here? Like, really, thank you. Thank you so much. Can you do that for the whole crowd again? Just gotta get you going. All right. So, how many of you like to have a night out every once in a while? Just for yourself? Show of hands. Just for yourself, you want to go out, you want to do your own thing, right? Well, look no further, because we are so lucky right here in Lexington Center. We have a great wine and painting venue, Pino's Palette, for your next unique, fun night out. And lucky for us, it's one of our sponsors. Pino's Palette holds private events for birthdays, Mom's Night Out. I love how they focus on Mom's Night Out. I guess dads sort of should get nights out too, but anyhow, corporate and team building events and more. Check out their list of DIY projects as Thanksgiving and holiday special events are approaching. And feel free to visit their website for more information at pinospalette.com, Lexington Center Events. All right, awesome. Thank you. So how many of you know this song? Tell me if you recognize this song. ये जो देश है तेरा स्वदेश है तेरा तुझे है पुकारा ये वो बंधन है जो कभी टूट नहीं सकता From the movie Swades meaning the bond to our native country, India, one that cannot be broken. Our next performance will certainly make you feel that nostalgia a little bit more. Choreographed by Jaya Vatsyayan and Dipti Iyer and presented by Lex Masti Ke Sitare is a medley of love and joy for India. Performed by Molika, Lavanya, Yuvan, Ritvik, Riddhi, Shreya, and Siddhi. Welcome.
मुश्किल वक्त में भी हम न कोई हौसला मिट्टी हम झूमे लो दिल का जोश है बस तेरी ही खातिर जाए सरफरोश है के साथ चलने का यूं कर ले फैसला आज जश्न मनाएंगे आसमान तिरंगा सजाना आज है जाने से कभी को बताएंगे जीत लेंगे ये सारा जहां झुके तेरे आगे सर तेरी गोद मेरा घर तुझे सलाम इंडिया झुके के तेरे आगे सर, तेरी गोद मेरा घर, तुझे सलाम इंडिया।
तुम्हें हुक्म का इक्का, तुम्हारे गिरगिट का चक्का, तू अलादीन
बोलो,
तू मेरे जिन
चलो,
मैं अधूरा
पको
तेरे बिन, तुम्हारी बोनी का सिक्का, तू है दिलदार मेरा पक्का, तू अलादीन
चलो,
तू मेरे जिन मैं अधूरा
पको
तेरे बिन, मैं किसी से कम नहीं तूने सिखाया, जीने का नुस्खा ये तूने बताया, नाच मेरी जान होके मगन तू, जोर के सारे किंतु परंतु, नाच मेरी जान होके मगन तू, जोर के सारे किंतु परंतु, मार चलाएंगे झूले गगन तू, जोर के सारे किंतु परंतु, नाच मेरी जान होके मगन तू, जोर के सारे किंतु परंतु।
जे हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जे के पीछे तुनु लोक उजागर, जे हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जे के पीछे तुनु लोक उजागर, देखे कि ये दुनिया ये उमरिया, जब भी ये निकल जाए सूरज भी पिघल जाए, आसमां को नीचे दे झुका, अपने पे आए अगर पत्थर तितर बितर, किसी की भी तोड़े ये गुमा।
Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. Keeping us moving, guys, and continuing to thank our next sponsors for ages 5 through 18, the Penguin Coding School's unique curriculum emphasizes the joys of creation for in-person and online coding classes for Scratch, Minecraft, Roblox, Python, Lego robotics, and more. Programs run throughout the year and over the summer and focus on the proper pace of learning. Take a free trial class to see the fit for your students in Lexington, Acton, and also 2 locations in Brooklyn, New York. So, our next piece, I'm so excited personally because I'll just jump ahead and say the choreographer is my co-MC, Jayshree. But she has chosen to focus on the raga Thori. So for those of you who might be aware of, so Thori actually has 2 different incarnations, both in South Indian classical music and in North Indian classical music. But in South Indian classical music, it's really bold, it's very flavorful, it's very beautiful, with undertones in between the note that sort of tempt you to feel a little bit of peace and a little bit of dissonance. It's really interesting. So just to give you an idea of how it sounds like, if I was to sing the straight notes up, sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. You can hear the dissonance in it. However, what's interesting is when you hear this piece, which is a tilana, you'll hear that there are notes within the notes, which is really fascinating. So you start to hear sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa, which is really fantastic to be able to hear those sort of in-betweens. So just as you feel sort of uncomfortable, it makes you comfortable again, which is really fascinating about music in general. But this tilana will make you feel the creative tension, whoops, and I'm crossing right in front of my friend here, will make you feel the creative tension between peace and power, a dance of joy defined by energetic movement that shares a path carved to the Almighty. Again, choreographed by my wonderful co-MC Jayshree Balarajamani, performed by Arshia, Ganga, Sadhana, Sri Sloka, Sri Stuti, and Vinaya.
Natridin Tatanadiranadi, Dim Tananadiranadi, Tadirana. Natridin Tatanadiranadi, Dim Tananadiranadi, Tadirana. Natridin Tatanadiranadi, Dim Tananadiranadi, Tadirana. Natridin Tatanadiranadam, Dim Takadinu Timi Takajom, Takajom, Ram Dim Takadinu Timi Takajom, Takajom, Ram Dim Takadinu Timi Takajom, Takajom, Ram Dim Takadinu Timi Takajom, Takajom, Tajom, Tajanu Rajanu Takadimi Tam Tam Kina Tom Tam Tam Kina Tom Tam Kina Tom Tatin Kina Tom Dim Dim Tanadi Tanadi Tadida Natridim Tatanadi Tanadim Dim Tanadi Tanadim Tadirana Natridim Tatanadira Nirajasana Divinutani Dubat Pankajamula Nuneranam Migun Nani Dubaskarentrabu Paluni Chalu Brava Yaramanadani Rajasana Divinutani Dubat Pankajamula Nuneranam Migun Nani Dubaskarentrabu Paluni Chalu Brava Yaramanadani Rajasana Divinutani Dubat Pankajamulanu Naranam Migun Nani Dubaskarentra Bhu Paluni Chalu Brava Yaramanadatam Takita Takatanam Takamanidam Garidanam Takita Niti Kamadanidam Takita Takatanam Takamanidam Garidanam Takita Niti Kamadaniri Garinidani Danajanu Garidi Tapagari Dani Tata Tikina Tomti Tim Tanadi Tanadi Tadana Natridim Tatanadi Danadim Natridim Tatanadi Danadim Natridim Tatanadi Danadim
So I was sitting in the audience because I needed to watch, so I've taken notes and we're going to have a conversation afterwards. But having said that, I thought they did a good job, so please give them a round of applause. Thank you. So, I mean, which person, and I can speak for myself as a woman, doesn't like to be dressed up in fancy, lovely, designer-made outfits? Anyone in the audience? At least among the women? Okay, nobody's saying no. You don't want to be wearing designer clothes? Okay, you're a kid. It's okay. You should be wearing designer clothes as a kid anyway. All right. But that's a nice segue into thanking our next sponsor. We are very lucky to have a fashion designer right here in our town of Lexington as a sponsor. In fact, I actually own one of her outfits and I love it. Please shop local and Lexington for sustainable, eco-friendly, modern clothes inspired by the fabrics of India at Shubra. We would love to thank Shubra Chandra for sponsoring the IAL 2022 Diwali decorations. Thank you, Shubra. All right, so new clothes and music, they always go hand in hand. And then if you throw in dance, it just takes it to another realm altogether. And our next group is going to recreate that magic right now, presenting Indian fusion to celebrate Diwali, choreographed by my friend Kiranmay Janabatla, and it will be performed by Riya, Anaya, Sanvi, Anya, Anusha, Ojasvi, Swadhi, and Arya. Enjoy.
नजरों से नजरों को चुराए, कैसी ये हया तेरी जो तू पलकों को झुकाए। रब जो पोशीदा है उसको निहारे तू, और जो गर्विदा है उसको टाले तू। तेरी झलक शर्फी श्रीवल्ली नैना मदक बर्फी, तेरी झलक शर्फी श्रीवल्ली बातें करे दो हरफी। झलक शर्फी श्रीवल्ली नैना मदक बर्फी, तेरी झलक शर्फी श्रीवल्ली बातें करे दो हरफी।
It's nice to be intelligent. I mean, not nice. Right. And the light stage is much better. Audio is much better. And the console not heavy. उसका stage भी अच्छा है. Yeah. So the MC is going to talk. So I see. You may want to just tell Meena that because Meena is doing the introduction for this. Meena is the lady in the ring. You can just tell her.
अब मेरे पास रह जाओ मेरे साथ, मेरा मौसम छे हो गई रात, बोलो बदीवार मेरा मौसम छे। अब मेरे पास रह जाओ मेरे साथ, मेरा मौसम छे। मिल जाए मुझको अगर साथ तेरा, तो भूलूं मैं सारा छबीला तारा रंगीला तारा रंग बेद जुए तारी बात। काला तारा ओए छबीला तारा ओए रंगीला तारा रंग बेद जुए तारी बात रे। काला तारा ओए छबीला तारा ओए रंगीला तारा रंग बेद जुए तारी बात रे।
Wonderful. So before we begin our next performance, I would like to invite Archana Singhal and Samita Mandalia to present about community warriors.
Good evening, everyone. Let's have a big round of applause to celebrate today's goodness and happiness. Thank you so much.
Welcome everybody to IAL Diwali 2022. There is something that we would like to acknowledge. IAL continues to support and acknowledge the selfless efforts of our community warriors. These are the individuals who have gone above and beyond to make significant difference in our community at large and makes it a better place for those in need. Our community warriors are Lexingtonians who are committed to their passion and are inspiration to all of us. So please, another round of applause to all our community warriors.
IAL continues to support and acknowledge the selfless efforts of our community warriors, individuals who have gone above and beyond to create a significant difference in our community at large and made it a better place for those in need. Our community warriors are Lexingtonians who are committed to their passion and are an inspiration to us all. Helm, helping everyone learn more. IAL proudly acknowledges our collaboration with this local student-built free platform where LHS students, led by Vikram Ananta, provide free peer-to-peer enrichment learning. The platform has over 4,100 enrolled students, 80 teachers, and 4+ President's Volunteer Service Awards. ACOM USA, led by Lexington-based Nagashi Chaka. ACOM has more than 350 volunteers working with them and boasts of 15 youth and 5 adult recipients of the President's Volunteer Service Awards. They have extensively worked in diverse areas in the community, including working with the seniors, collating 100+ books for the blind in collaboration with the National Braille Press, delivering 9,000+ packages to the hungry, and blankets for the veterans. Their Wish project helped raise $1,400 and 105 backpacks for kids in shelters, and the Limbs for Life enabled 80 people to take steps. Suidaga Crew, led by Monica Minocha and volunteers. A crew of Lexingtonians started with their efforts during the pandemic making free face masks. Monica's contribution to the community continues beyond. She has contributed to the Indian community by organizing food drives for the homeless, helping out many nonprofit groups, and IAL-led breakfasts for the Lexington School Committee. Lexington Neighbor Brigade. Co-leaders Harshini Joshi and Ragni Patak built a network of community volunteers who provide assistance and support to families facing sudden crisis. Rahat Foundation. Led by Sonali Doshi, Rahat Foundation has provided food, clothing, and supplies to underprivileged migrant families in India with an aim to reinstill hope and happiness one family at a time. Rahat's mission is to improve everyday lives of these families and make a difference where it counts. Dr. Julie Hackett, Karen Rufo, and the LPS nursing staff. The entire Lexington community deeply appreciates our LPS leaders and nursing staff for going above and beyond to take care of over 7,000 students and their families. Bhakti Center, founded by Raj Heda. Bhakti Center, with adults as well as student volunteers, provides sandwiches for children in shelters, first responders, and town workers. And finally, VisionAid, led by Ramakrishna Raju and Revati Ramakrishna. VisionAid is an all-volunteer-run Lexington-based nonprofit organization. VisionAid's mission is to enable, educate, and empower the visually impaired to live with independence and dignity. Through a network of VisionAid resources centers across India, VisionAid provides a comprehensive range of devices, training, and services which provide holistic vision enhancement and vision rehabilitation programs for adults and children who are blind or who have low vision. In 2022, VisionAid will serve over 20,000 visually impaired in over 27 locations across India. VisionAid innovative programs have won national and international awards and helps to bring independence and dignity to over 10,000 visually impaired each year. IAL recognizes and salutes your incredible community effort and service.
So we have a list of community warriors whom we're going to acknowledge now. Helm, helping everyone learn more, proudly acknowledges our collaboration with this local student-built free platform where LHS students led by Vikram Ananta provide free peer-to-peer enrichment learning. The platform has over 4,100 enrolled students, 80 teachers, 4+ President's Volunteer Service Awards. So visit helmlearning.com for more information on them. Next is ACOM USA, led by Lexington-based Nagashri Chaka. ACOM has more than 350 volunteers working with them and boasts of 15 youth and 5 adult recipients of the President's Volunteer Service Awards. They have extensively worked in diverse areas in the community, including working with the seniors, collating 100 plus books for the blind in collaboration with the National Braille Press, delivering 9,000 plus packages to the hungry and blankets for the veterans. Their Wish project helped raise 1,400 USD and 105 backpacks for kids in shelter, and the Limbs for Life enabled 80 people to take steps. Sui Dhaga crew, led by Monica Manocha and volunteers, a crew of Lexingtonians started with their effort during the pandemic, making free face masks. Monica's contribution to the community continues beyond. She has contributed to the Indian community by organizing food drives for the homeless, helping out many non-profit groups, and IAL-led breakfast for the Lexington School Committee. Lexington Neighbor Brigade co-chapter leaders Harshini Joshi and Ragini Pathak built a network of community volunteers who provide assistance and support to those families facing sudden crisis. Rahat Foundation, led by Sonali Doshi, Rahat Foundation has provided food, clothing, and supplies to underprivileged migrant families in India with an aim to reinstill hope and happiness, one family at a time. Rahat's mission is to improve everyday lives of these families and make a difference where it counts. Dr. Julie Hackett, Karen Rufo, and the LPS nursing staff, the entire Lexington community deeply appreciates our Lexington Public Schools leaders and nursing staff for going above and beyond to care for over 7,000 students and their families. Bhakti Center, founded by Raj Heda Bhakti Center with adults as well as student volunteers, provided sandwiches for children in shelters, first responders, and town workers. And finally, Vision Aid, led Ramakrishna Raju and Revati Ramakrishna. Vision Aid is an all-volunteer-run Lexington-based non-profit organization. Vision Aid's mission is to enable, educate, and empower the visually impaired to live with independence and dignity. Through a network of Vision Aid resource centers across India, Vision Aid provides a comprehensive range of devices, training, and services which provide a holistic vision enhancement and vision rehabilitation programs for adults and children who are blind or who have low vision. IAL recognizes and salutes your incredible community effort and services. So big round of applause for these community leaders. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And just a reminder to enjoy the Community Warriors video later and access it via the QR codes that have been provided at the front desk. We're certain you'll be inspired. So you remember I just spoke about one tonal mode called Thordi, which is what Jayshree's group actually presented in. The next tonal mode is actually diabolically opposite, and it actually exudes peace and tranquility. It's a very formative raga that actually at the end of any performance often is where we tend to culminate because it's a very peaceful way to end things. The raga actually goes like this. Again, the ascending and descending scale. Sa ri ma pa ni sa, sa ni pa ma ri sa, na 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 na, na na na, na na na. So it's a very peaceful approach to a raga. Here to give you a little bit of calm in this middle of this wonderful, energetic event, choreographed by Sonal Acharya. Please listen to Ram Stuti, that chants Rama's various names to ask his divine blessings on us all. Performed by Aditya, Khushi, Medha, Samyukta, Reyansh, Anushri, Aditi, Kervi, Shakti, Keshav, and Aradhya.
Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram 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 Dashamukha Mardana Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram 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 Dashamukha Mardana Ram 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 Pashupati Ranjana Ram 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 Bharati Vanchita Ram 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 Pashupati Ranjana Ram 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 Bharati Vanchita Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Anatharashaka Ram 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 Apadbandhava Ram 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 Anatharashaka Ram 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 Apadbandhava Ram 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 Maithili Nandana Ram 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 Maruti Vandita Ram 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 Maithili Nandana Ram 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 Maruti Vandita Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Jaya 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 Ram Ram Ram
That was absolutely marvelous. Thank you, children. Give them a big round of applause. I think every time you hear the chantings, and this evening we've heard I think 3 different types of chanting. It's just soul stirring, whether you understand the meaning or not. I think it connects with the soul. I hope you all agree with me on that. So I'd like to, before we move on, thank another sponsor. The art of problem solving trains the brightest minds to solve tomorrow's problems by learning critical thinking skills needed to master math, language, arts, and science. The staff from Stanford, Caltech, MIT, BU, Amherst, and more help your child solve real-world problems. Learn about what AOPS Academy Lexington can do for your student. Thank you so much for being our sponsor. So, I want to share a small fact about Meena, which you may not know. She's a fantastic singer. And years ago, when I first met her, I met her at a friend's house and she was singing. And I'm a dancer. Anytime I hear anyone singing or playing an instrument, my instinct is to say, will that person work with me? And so I went to Meena and I said, Meena, will you sing for dance? And she said, nope, I don't sing for dance. And I was like, oh, rat, she's one of those musicians.
Oh, no.
But today she has broken that rule and she sang for me early on. And she's going to sing a small piece now, and I'm going to do a little bit of miming to that. So,
Absolutely.
Thank you, Meena.
My honor, Jay.
Krishna, 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 Krishna ni begane baro, Krishna ni begane baro, 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 Krishna ni begane baro.
Lord Krishna, known as the God of compassion, tenderness, love, and beauty, he is Mukunda. He who gives us liberation or mukti. Choreographed by Beena Morpia is a devotional song sung by gopis for their Krishna, performed by Krisha, Ziva, Riha, Kinza, Vyana, Aniv, Jia, Cherish, Tarini, and Raisa.
मटकी से माखन फिर से चुरा गोपियों का विरहा तू आके मिटा मुकुंदा मुकुंदा कृष्णा मुकुंदा मुकुंदा मुझे दान में दे वृंदा विरिंदा विरिंदा मैं कठपुतली डोर तेरे साथ कुछ भी नहीं है अब मेरे हाथ मुकुंदा मुकुंदा कृष्णा मुकुंदा से आके मोहे दरस दिखा मुकुंदा मुकुंदा कृष्णा मुकुंदा मुकुंदा मुझे दान में दे विंदा विरिंदा विरिंदा
So, can I get that little Krishna? Can I get that little Krishna? He's not hearing me. Can I get the little Krishna? He's running away. Come here, Krishna. Come here. So, this is the sweetheart of a little child that I was calling in the previous dance. He is supposed to be endearing, mischievous, and full of love and life. So, give a big round of applause to this little Krishna. And his gopikas. Thank you, Krishna. I guess I embarrassed him. So moving along, I'd like to thank one more sponsor, please. Reach out, a big reach out to Crossing Point Acupuncture for a holistic approach to your health and well-being. The clinic consults on how traditional Chinese medicine can be integrated into your life, as well as treating conditions using acupuncture, Chinese herbal medicine, and cupping. They specialize in treating pain and chronic degenerative eye conditions and also provide facial acupuncture and micro needling. Visit their website for more information at www.crossingpointacupuncture.com. So, keeping to the theme of Diwali and the whole aspect of Lord Rama returning from exile, besides lighting those beautiful diyas, a lot of people used to do these rangolis or kolam, and they're usually made with natural rice flour or colored rice flour and other colors. And the whole point is, not only are you creating beauty through your art, you're using that beauty to welcome somebody that is dear to you. And it's biodegradable, so you're not destroying the environment. And those grains of rice that have been finely ground into powder are eaten by the ants and the other bugs. So it's such a beautiful concept of welcoming. And when you put the little diyas, the little lamps upon that rangoli, it just completely changes your home, your space, or whatever it is, wherever it is that those rangolis are made. And this is something that a lot of families do all over India. And there's so many different styles and techniques to doing it. So next time, next Diwali, keep your eyes out for all the beautiful rangolis. In fact, in Chennai, India, during this season right now, they have competitions all across the city of Chennai in South India where people are actually judged on their rangolis outside their home. So it's a big deal. And with that, our next group are going to be welcoming once again this beautiful Lord Rama as he returns home from his 14-year exile. Choreographed by Priya Komana and performed by Priya, Ketaki, Neha, Shushmita, and Shri Valli. Enjoy.
सजन आयो
Generic question. How many of you like to smile? Now I sound like a television commercial, I'm sorry. But we are now going to thank Lex Smiles, our next sponsor. They strive to provide complete personalized oral care to create winning smiles for your family. Whether you need a routine checkup or cleaning or more extensive dental restoration, the Lex Smiles team is happy to help you with your unique family dental needs. The revolutionary Lex Express dental implant procedure is truly amazing. So thank you so much, Lex Smiles, for your support. I forgot to mention that if you use that QR code, there are 2 videos that have been created. One is a beautiful compilation of Diwali greetings from town officials and is something that and community leaders that you should definitely try and watch at a later time. And of course, the community warriors, all those wonderful people in our town who are doing so much for others. So thank you to everyone for that. So in Diwali, the light, the lamp, it's cross-cultural actually. That light is supposed to, of course, dispel darkness, quite literally. But it also is supposed to open our eyes and our mind and our hearts to the truth and to reality. And it's that illumination, that concept of just sort of opening up and learning and evolving and becoming better. That is what this whole Diwali celebration is about. Yes, there's the fun and the games and the dance and the food and the jewelry and the costumes and everything. But ultimately, it comes down to helping all of us just get to that higher level of social and self-awareness so that we become a better person and a better community. So if there's one thing I would want all of you to take away tonight is definitely that. And let's all strive towards it because we need goodness on this planet. So With that, our next group is celebrating just that idea of illumination and just reveling in that concept. I would like to invite from the Academy of Creative Arts, choreographed by Kriti Nathan, a bunch of wonderful little dancers, Sanvi, Lauren, Jessica, Shlok, Ira, Anagha, Prashi, Ananya, Disha, and Arohi. Let's clap our ways.
Saiya saiya ve ayo maru saiya, saiya saiya ve ayo maru saiya, saiya saiya ve ayo maru saiya, saiya saiya ve ayo maru saiya.
Was actually of sparklers, firecrackers, getting new clothing. My parents were amazing. Both of my parents are amazing cooks. And I would get up to the best treats in the morning. And my parents would never tell us actually what they would make. We would be surprised every year, which made it so special for us. And it's actually something that I carried down to my children. And I made sure that it was something that I did with them as well. And I've asked a lovely volunteer in the back here, I just want to ask maybe you could share one of your childhood memories with the crowd.
Oh, sure. As far as I remember, in childhood, it was absolutely mesmerizing. Especially because we had a business, so my dad used to do the Chopra Pujan.
Yes.
If anyone remembers. And also we used to have the rangoli, and my mom used to make a lot of sweets and the patakas, of course. And we used to look forward to this whole Diwali day, and we used to wait for the Chopra Pujan to get over, and then just enjoy the sweets. But the whole atmosphere used to be so amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And how can we forget about the patakas? I mean, everybody. Thank you so much to my volunteer as well. I really appreciate it. So definitely, it's something that we want to appreciate, and we're going to get even more of that energy right away. And it's all about this fusion that we talk about of bringing those memories from behind and bringing them forward into our lives now. So now we're going to be actually sort of feeling that same emotion in the next piece, choreographed by Ruby, Boyana Palli, and Kiranmayi Jannabatla, performing something called Wings of Fire. It's going to be performed by Anu, Kiranmayi, Lakshmi, Priya, Ruby, Shivaranjani, Supriya, and Uma.
do you top that? The outfits were absolutely amazing. How about that visual? Fantastic.
Definitely, yeah. By the way, I mean, I have to say, we've been thanking everyone left and right, which rightfully so. But we've forgotten some folks who have been very gracious today.
Please.
All of you, our fantastic audience, you have been spectacular from the get-go. So give yourselves a big round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we do have another sponsor to thank at this point. Alan Azov's Martial Arts Academy focuses on teaching karate as a complete discipline, mind, body, and spirit, in addition to developing physical defense and respect for peers. Through the practice of Wei Chi Ru, they strive daily to develop individuals of all ages into positive, respectful, and contributing members of society. So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Okay, so any Amitabh fans in the audience?
Rhetorical question.
I know. So for those who don't know, Amitabh Bachchan is, how would you say, the Clint Eastwood of Indian cinema?
Oh my God, I don't even know. I feel like almost Clint Eastwood is maybe the Amitabh Bachchan of, anyhow,
okay.
Go ahead.
Well, you get the point. You get the point. So
He's epic.
So here's a quiz for all of you Amitabh fans out there. I've been wanting to do this forever. So thank you, Meena, because
I have
you know
to be down here.
Vertically challenged, and Amitabh is like 6'2"? Yeah, I'm like 5'1".
You're testing my knees.
Oh, okay. All right, you can get up. You can get up. They get the point. So, audience, this is my moment for my Bollywood
Drama dialogue.
My triumph, right?
Do it.
Okay. You got to guess which movie we're enacting this scene from. So, you ready? Now to get into character, right? मेरे पास buildings है. Oh, let me say this. Let me say the dialogue. I've
Let
worked
her
really
shine,
hard.
people. Let her shine.
Rats. Okay. Should we do it anyway?
Please do it.
Okay, so you can't judge. Remember, I'm not Amitabh Bachchan. Okay, so don't judge.
She's far taller.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. मेरे पास buildings है, property है, bank balance है, बंगला है, गाड़ी है, क्या है तुम्हारे पास?
मेरे पास माँ है. Yeah.
Okay, so why is Ma so
Why
important?
is this so important? This is a moment in the movie where two brothers are fighting, and Amitabh Bachchan is not following the path of righteousness. His brother is a police officer, and he goes to his younger brother and he says, "What do you have? You have nothing. I got bank balance, I got buildings, I've got cars, I've got everything." And then he looks at the younger brother and he says, "But what do you have?" And the younger brother goes, "I've got mom." And I'm just gonna say, for all mothers out there, that's a woot.
Woo! Okay. And on that note, yesterday was actually World Adoption Day. So, you see?
You are good.
Yeah, so hats off to all those folks out there who have created their forever families. And because we're on the subject of mother-child, parent-child, our next dance is doing just
Very
this.
important.
They are celebrating the mother-child duo in their dance selections. And as a mother and a dancer, I have to say, I truly enjoy dancing with my daughter when she so chooses to dance with me.
Oh, yes.
But here's hats off to Nikita's BDA dancing duos choreographed by Nikita Rao. Put your hands together for Malika, Lavanya, Henna, Gyan, Neha, Mehan, Susan, Pooja, and Sushila. Give it up for them.
O chane di kuri, o chane di kuri, o chane di kuri, ਬੱਦਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਭੈਣ ਸਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਬਿਜਲੀ ਬਿਜਲੀ ਕਹਿਣ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਗਿਰਦੀ ਬਚਦਾ ਵੀ ਕੱਖ ਨਹੀਂ के गोरिए नैन चन्न दी कुड़ी बदला दी नैन सर तैनू बिजली बिजली कहन दे उत्ते गिरदी बचदा भी कख नहीं तारे भी डर के रैन सिंगला ਓਏ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪਤਲੋਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪਤਲੋਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ
मेरे जैसा मिले या कर भी इंटू कच
I cannot believe it is already time to thank our final two sponsors. Thank you to Puram Dangji for sponsoring the Volunteers Pizza and for Vinitha and Ajay Kumar for having sponsored the videography and photography this year. So please give all of our sponsors like a big hand. We really appreciate that. We know these things can't come together if it wasn't for all of their contributions.
Yes.
Shall we do it, Jay?
We shall do it.
Awesome.
Do you want to give the intro or should I?
Please.
Okay, well, I'm a classically trained dancer. I do only Bharatanatyam publicly. So I'm breaking that mold today.
And just for the fun of it.
Just for you all, because I love you all so much. And Meena's going to say...
It's the day of breaking molds. I'm breaking my mold and you're breaking your mold.
Yeah, we're both breaking our mold.
That's it.
So if she can break her mold, I can break mine. Whenever you're ready.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
मेहंदी है रचने वाले हाथों में गहरी लाली कहीं सखियाँ अब कलियाँ हाथों में खिलने वाली है तेरे मन को जीवन को नई खुशियाँ मिलने वाली है
Oh, Hariyali Banna. Oh, can't leave the Bharatanatyam dancer. It doesn't leave me. I tried.
So, for those of you who probably all know mehendi or henna, many of us have gotten it on our hands, on our feet. My kids do it all over on their body. But anyhow, as a body-based decorative celebration, basically, of any event, to exemplify this, our next group will actually share a dance that's based on mehendi. Choreographed by Kriti Nathan of the Academy of Creative Arts, Mehendi Lagyo, performed by Serena, Devangi, Disha, Anaya, Maya, and Dia.
Let's welcome them.
Okay, so here we are, guys. So a few things we just wanted to call out. First of all, I want to say, Jayshree, you've been fantastic, as always. I love watching you dance, and you know that.
And I love listening to you sing. We're a mutual admiration society.
Yeah, we're just going to go on, and you guys will just have to listen to us. But we cannot be up here solo. I'd like to actually, from our side, offer thanks to this phenomenal IAL team, group of volunteers. It takes so much effort to pull these things together. You can all appreciate that, but for this wonderful show and production that they have crafted for our enjoyment tonight, we also want to thank Sanjay. Sanjay, we can't do anything without you, really. So, thank you so much, Sanjay Padaki, for all of your AV and technical support, and LexMedia for recording this entire event.
Thank you, LexMedia. And, I say it every year, I just can't believe how big and beautiful this Diwali celebration keeps getting year after year. And as Meena said at the start, it's not just about us, it's about the entire community. So, so lovely that we're sharing with all of you. And at this point, I would love to invite the entire IAL team.
The core team, if you can join us on
the entire core
stage.
team, if you could come up on stage. These folks have been working tirelessly for months. So please give them a huge round of applause. Without them, we wouldn't have the celebration.
Hello. Namaste, hello, namaskara, vanakkam, kemcho, sat sri akal. Good evening. And thank you everyone for being here tonight for IAL's dazzling Diwali show. My name is Gauri Goval and I am one of the cultural team members of IAL. It is my honor tonight to give vote of thanks to everyone who made this show possible. Let's give a big round of applause to our shining stars. Here you go. Our architect of the show, event lead, Archana Singhal. Our beautiful, elegant MCs, Jayashree Bala Rajamani and Meena Kodandaraman. Our cultural think tank, cultural team, Gauri Goval, Suman Murli, and Geeta Khanam. Our tech whiz kids, the technical team, Sanjay Padaki and Sudhir Ranjan. Utopia makers, seasonal repeat, decoration team, Anisha Karodi, Imala Vasudev Sundaram, Geeta Kanan, and Sudha Balasuryan. Promo material squad, promotional material team, Geeta Kanan, Sanjay Padaki, and Samita Mandalia. Our proactive band for event promotion and publicity, Samita Mandalia and Deepthi Bhargava. The most patient crew, registration and ticket sales, Sudha Balasuryan, Seema Sinha, and Gauri Goval. Our patronage crew, our sponsorship team, Lakshmi Mandava, Samita Mandalia, and Monica Manocha Vadua. Now I'm going to hand over the mic to Deepthi, who's going to conclude the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I would like to thank our additional volunteers without whom this event would have been nothing. Jyotsna Kakula Varapu, Vinita Sarsam, Divya Khamsera, Yogesh Waghe, Nandita Singhal, Abhijit Agnihotri, and Jayashree Venkatraman. Also a big shout out to our Lexington High School volunteers, Manas Waghe, Kush Karkara, Meena Kumar, Ishar Dhol, Advay Verma, Aryan Sethi, Arav Mandalia, Jay Bhalla, Netra Ramaya, Avni Agarwal, Advika Tuniki, Akash Mika, Ronak Jain, Munish Wangala, Tiara Biswas, Vibha Ramu, Nikhil Kanan. IAL extends our gratitude to all the members and volunteers who I might have missed for going above and beyond to make IAL Diwali 2022 a grand success. So until next year, stay safe and happy holidays. Thank you.
So we're not done yet? Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone.
Don't leave just yet. We have one more program.
We have one more program, exactly. As they are making their way off the stage, I just need to make sure everybody's paying attention because how many people are looking forward to eating dinner? Yeah, I think so, right? It's about that time. So I want to see if everybody can hear what I'm saying. So make sure that you go and picked up your boxed dinner at the front afterward with your wristband. If you heard what I'm saying, can you wave at me?
Oh, I think you need to say it
I think
again.
I might have to say it again. Not enough people are waving. So I need to make sure that all of you get your box dinners for tonight. Make sure that you pick it up before you leave, just at the front. Again, if you heard me, can you wave at me? Yeah, much better.
Now we're good.
So to everybody, thank you so much from my side. Jayshree, I just want to say thank you to you. You've always been wonderful to work with. And Shubh Deepavali to everybody.
Thank you, Meena, and thank you, everyone. We're not done. We have one last performance. This is going to end us on a big bang. And before I introduce them, I would like to wish all of you and your families good health, lots of wealth, and a mountain load of happiness. And also happy Thanksgiving in advance to everyone. Shubha Deepavali. And please welcome Dholida, performed by Smita, Alpa, Vaidehi, Dhruti, Dani, Ayushi, Shravya, Bhanu, Hamisha, Dia, Ria, choreographed by Lexington's own Beena Negandhi. Give it up for some fantastic Garba!
Dham dham
What a fantastic finale. Thank you, ladies. That was beautiful. Before we finally let you leave, I just wanted to thank everyone here at the Carey Memorial Hall, starting with Vince and his sound crew, the custodians, the administrators, everyone. This has been such a wonderful venue to share our festival with you all. So thank you from IAL. And everyone, enjoy. Happy Diwali, and don't forget your dinner. Bye.